My name is Alana de la Torre, and among other things, I do spirit guide readings. I'd like to explain about my work and how I came to do this kind of work, and also to encourage each of you who may be listening to this to embark upon your own process of opening up to what we might refer to as divine guidance. Because I truly believe that just as in Christian culture we have the figure of the guardian angel, everyone, absolutely everyone, no matter the creed, colour, race, is accompanied throughout the whole of their lifetime by a friend in spirit form that, like I say, in the Christian tradition is referred to as a guardian angel, and I like to refer to simply as my spirit guide. I first became aware of who my spirit guide was when I joined a spiritual circle in Spain, where I now live, and so began for me what has turned out to be quite a remarkable journey. It hasn't always been easy, I can assure you of that. Now, many people talk about ascension. That's one way of explaining it. Also, the awakening, whatever we like to call it, it doesn't really matter. What it seems to involve is opening one's mind to multiple possibilities, questioning many things that we've been taught, perhaps particularly about our history, or if we've been brought up in a religion, about our religion. For me, none of it came as a surprise simply because from an early age, I felt that life should be different. I felt it should be more joyous and kinder. And so that is one of the reasons I would like to encourage everyone to take some time for themselves each day and simply meditate or just simply be. Because that is the way, truly, that simple, of opening up to this divine guidance through the auspices, if you like, of your guardian angel, allowing the information from the higher self, your higher self, which is that part of us that knows why we're here and what it is we would like to achieve. Now we can make it as complicated as we like, and for some reason on the earth at this time there seems to be a great need for sophistication and luxury rather than simplicity and just comfort. And so for me, it brings me great comfort to know that I'm accompanied throughout the whole of my life by my guides. And that's why I offer spirit guide readings, because it helps other people to become aware of that divine guidance. It helps them to understand that they truly are not alone. And also, often, it encourages them to open up themselves. I don't wish ever to have clients or patients. I truly wish for everyone to awaken to an understanding that we are spirit having a journey on the earth, apparently in an earthly body, but we're never truly removed from that which we are, part of the divine spark, part of the Godhead, whatever you may wish to call it. Names don't really matter. It's more about how you feel. And so to know that you have this guidance, to know that there is a purpose to your life and that this life is one of many, can truly bring to humanity a greater oneness, all of us experiencing for different reasons, but being a part of the same. It can also make us feel more at ease within ourselves. It can help us let go of traumas of the past, heal those things that are part of our families that we no longer wish to experience, and truly move into a new age, you might say, in which humanity once again embraces its true place in the cosmos, where we become once more a part of all that is, rather than feeling apart from all that is. And so, dear friends who are listening, I just want to again say it's not a difficult process. It's true that there's so much on offer right now through the internet, so many different kinds of meditation, so many different activations, energy work, body work, all sorts of things. There are truly many pathways, this is right. But if you haven't got money to spend, if you can't travel far, if really you just feel that you want to remain at home and do it in your own way, then it can be as simple as setting aside, let's say to begin with 15 minutes a day, where you just make it clear that that time is for you to sit in contemplation, at peace, and just allow for that flow of energy, which gradually you will sense, perhaps initially, in the form of colours, patterns, maybe even physically feeling a gentle caress on your cheek. There can be indeed physical sensations when we allow spirit to draw close. It's not guaranteed, but it's a possibility. And when you become aware of anything, if you think you hear a voice, if you think you sense a touch, or even if you just have an idea in your head which surprises you because you weren't thinking about it, then just go with it. Accept that this is communication. Ask questions, get answers. And if you like, write them down. I advise many people when they start on this pathway of opening up to keep a journal, because I discovered in my own process how useful this can be, because there are ups and downs, there are difficult times. But then when I could read what I'd been going through, when I could read those special moments, those signs, those messages which proved to be so right, then I recovered my confidence if I'd lost it. I regained my trust if I'd been doubting. And so it is a wonderful pathway, it truly is. And it's now happening all around the world to millions of people. This awakening in which we start to consider the true purpose of life. Why am I here? What am I doing? Where am I going? It's not all, as we probably know by now, it's not about earning money. It's not about having fame. There's something inside us that tells us there's more to life than what most of us have been taught. And so if you've felt in any way an emptiness, a loneliness, I advise you once more, set aside the time, do the meditation, get into the habit. And that's, for me, what then allowed for this flow of information, which has given me, I suppose, a gift that all of us really have, of receiving from outside of ourselves information which is valuable to ourselves also, but in my case to others. Because when I sit down to do a reading, I don't know anything at all about the other person, generally speaking, let's say. I simply write what I get, what I receive, because I'm in a calm place, and I simply write the words that I'm receiving. And I've had many, many confirmations that the information is correct, that the advice is very welcome. I remember in particular one lady who admitted that she'd spent 15 years in psychoanalysis, and yet 2 communications with me had resolved many doubts and assisted her more greatly than all the years of regular visits to the psychoanalyst. That doesn't mean to say if you're going to see one you should stop. I'm not saying that. I'm just expressing that a spirit guide reading at the right time can be extremely useful. But more than that, I would say, if you would listen to your own intuition, if it feels right to you what I'm saying, take those 15 minutes a day. And I just mean initially to do it as a regular practice, so you get into it, so you become aware that you are indeed connecting with a higher source. It can make such a difference to your life. It really can. And so That is my message for today. Truly, I would wish to see the whole of humanity connecting spiritually with all that is. We think it's outside of ourselves. We think it's beyond a veil. But really it isn't. It's just right here and now. But we have to be in the here and now, in awareness, to catch whatever it is we need to know. We're activating a part of ourselves that has been dormant for too long. Some call it the innate, but you see it all around you in the natural world. It's just simply an awareness that allows you to know, for example, where to get your food, where to go, where to meet whoever. And it becomes natural. It's like a natural flow, like a river. So be like a river and enjoy this journey. As you open up to divine guidance, you'll open up to a magic, and you'll notice how things come to you more easily, and you'll meet people who give you answers, and other people to whom you'll give the answers, and it will just make the journey more magical and more joyous. So I wish each and every one on this special day, because every day is indeed special, peace, love and joy. Thank you.